2018. How's it been? Personally, um, I will admit I have had good moments. There have been some good moments this year for me. Um, one was a road trip in the North Island here of New Zealand, from Papatoe down to Tekawiti, which I've actually recorded. I need to fucking make a video on that. I need to record that, or I need to edit it, which I've not done. I have not taken anything off my camera and put it on my computer, which I needed to do. But Tekawiti, it's a small little town, and it's shit. It really is. Like, Tekawiti is so shit. There's not even a fucking McDonald's. It is so old school. There is no McDonald's. There's no KFC. There's no Dunkin' Donuts. There's fuck all. It's stupid. But yeah, there was that road trip. I've made some amazing friends, including out of a girl called Hannah Kelly, who is 16, and I actually call my sister. She calls me Big Brother. Like, I was in a bit of a miserable state at one point, and she called me. She literally said these 4 words: "I love you, bro." She called me her brother, and I look at her like a sister, and I try and act like a big brother to her. And not only that, but I also talk to her mum. I even talk to her real life mum on Messenger, and she calls me son, which is really cool. Yeah, I look at them both. I consider both Hannah and her mum family, and I love them as family. They mean a lot to me. And Hannah has cheered me up a lot with some of the most randomest shit. Like, I remember when I was in a really bad spot, she just brought up putting kids in blenders. The hell? How did that come from? And I told one of my friends this, and she was just like, "I'm planning on having kids at some point. I am not letting you or her babysit." Which is brilliant. We're just I just come home from work. "Get them home!" Into the kitchen, there's a bucket of blood. "No, my kids!" "Hello, mommy." "If you're there, then what's this?" "It's a dead pig." "Oh, I didn't see the snout." Yeah, I question my brain. Silly, that's something else my brain's been doing this. That's another good thing about this year. Like, my brain's been fucking insane. I can just imagine a scorpion killing itself for some stupid reason. It just stabs itself with its own stinger. It just goes, "Everyone has fallen prey to my powerful stinger." I wonder what it feels like. Maybe painful, but just an episode of David Attenborough. "And here we see the mighty scorpion decapitating a praying mantis with its big pincers, and has now stabbed itself in the head with its own stinger." Dave, the fuck? What the fuck is this? I don't know. That'd be an interesting episode of David Attenborough. That'd be cool. David Attenborough, the WTF series. Fuck, my brain is weird. Yeah. I also went to a wedding. At my uncle's wedding, I was the groomsman. Which I really did like. I did enjoy that. It was real fun. And I actually tried the suit on. I actually had the book the entire week off. And like those that went to go pick the suits up, I looked at myself in the mirror. I looked like I was attending a board meeting for cheesecake. I'm not even kidding. That's what I looked like. I just looked at myself in the mirror wearing the suit, and I was just like, I look like I'm attending a board meeting. uh, um, also, other good things, realizing how lucky I am to have a boss like the one I do. And what else was there? Uh, fuck, I got a number. Shit. Huh. Um, I think I probably can't remember because mostly this year it's not been that great for me. Mainly because I've just been completely depressed and suicidal. And that's another reason why I'm lucky to have the boss I had, because like, I was at work and like earlier in earlier in the year, and it all just got worse and worse and worse. And this genuinely happened. Like, twice while I was at work, I literally felt like I was going to break down in tears. I literally felt like I was going to break down in tears. And that was when I went, no, fuck this. This is ridiculous. This is getting. I seriously need to get help. I spoke with my site leader. I got who arranged an appointment to see my boss. I told him. He let me have 2 weeks off to go get help. And I did not use those 2 weeks just fucking about at home. Like, I didn't go to work. Like, I didn't get the 2 weeks off and then during that 2 weeks just play computer games. No, because I see. Like, I felt like I was about to break down in tears. And there were even moments I actually felt like that while I was trying to go to sleep. This was in my own bed in my parents' place. This wasn't at my nan's place where I'm sleeping on the couch. Because when I'm sleeping on the couch, like, I'm staying up to like fucking 1, 2 in the morning watching YouTube, and then as soon as I as soon as I decide to go to sleep, I'm done in like a couple minutes. Home takes me like an hour and a half to fall asleep, and there were times I felt like crying, like I would feel my face change, like it's about to start crying. And during the 2 weeks off, I went to see help, and I got put on risperidone. If you don't know what risperidone is, it's antipsychotics. You gave me the wrong thing, you tits. They gave me antipsychotics. And that's mainly because I mentioned that there will be times I'm at home with other people here, and I'm on my computer, and I think I hear my name being called. Turns out that's not the case. And they usually have the TV playing as well, so that's probably what's causing it all. But yeah, they didn't see that, and they threw me on fucking Risperidone. Yeah. Oh, and then I got hooked up with ProCare. I got a referral from my GP to go to ProCare and 5 free sessions with a therapist named Sandra Davis. And every time, during those 5 sessions, every time I came out, I felt better. I felt easy. I felt more easy, to be honest. Mainly because, like, in the real world, I have no one. I have no one I can talk to about my problems. I have no one I can vent to. Which is the reason why I tend to talk to people online. It also helps the fact that some of them know what I'm going through because they've gone through it themselves or are going through it. So we kind of help each other. But talking to Sandra, it was so helpful. It was so helpful. It wasn't 100% helpful, I'll admit that. But it was helpful enough to lessen all of my problems a lot. And having someone like that to talk to about fucking anything, and them listen and not judge or criticize. Well, they probably would judge-ish, depending. But having someone just listen and helping with it, it is the best feeling. It feels good. I'd have loved to continue having sessions with her. I really would have, because I'm admitting this, they were helpful. 1 second, this is gonna be edited. And I'm back. That's gonna be fun editing. Yeah, like, it is such a good feeling having someone like that to talk to. And this bit goes to anyone having problems like the ones I had, like depression, suicidal. Having someone like that to talk to, like, if you can't tell it to your parents or your family because you're so afraid of how they'll react, talk to a therapist, or someone like a therapist, because it is helpful. Like, especially if, doesn't matter if it's depression or the fact that you want to kill yourself. Like, if you're angry about something and you just want to, because someone's pissed you off, and you just want to vent, they are amazing. Like, and to be perfectly honest, I don't have that all the time. Like, I don't have someone I can vent to all the time. Like, in fact, to be perfectly honest, what I tend to do if I get angry, I bottle it. I bottle all my anger. And I know that's not healthy. I know it's not. But I bottle it. And then I'll play a game like GTA 5. And I'll just bomb everyone. It makes me sound like a terrorist. That makes me sound like every time I play GTA 5, I'm just a terrorist that's just driving down my tank. Yo, cyclist! Fuck you. I'm just in a truck, sandwich an old lady between a wall. people have done that, by the way. Just sandwich someone between your truck and a wall. Just imagine just someone walk. Ah, such a lovely day. Going to meet my sister at the coffee. Yeah, my brain is weird. That's another thing. That's something that makes Hannah laugh as well. Because Hannah, she doesn't call me brother much. She tends more to call me Oni-chan. But she also calls me Baka. And if you don't know what Baka is, it's Japanese for idiot. Or stupid. One of those two. I've literally... I'm gonna have to go back to Google Translate. But that's what she calls me. And to be honest, she's correct. I am. And I fucking love it. But like... in all seriousness, like... this year for me... there have been positives. Like, there have been... good moments, good points. But there have also been bad moments, and some of the bad moments were massive. So, like, really massive. Like, I think so big they kind of overweighed the good. But I think I'm just gonna go out and say that this year it's been could have been better. I will admit I've had worse. Like, I'm not even lying. Like, when I was 12 years old, I wanted to kill myself, and even to this day, I can't even figure out why the hell I wanted to do that. I don't know why I wanted to kill myself. I genuinely can't remember. I can't remember why I wanted to do that. I just felt so shit. I felt shit a lot that year. But my mum says I also apparently wanted to kill myself when I was 7. Yeah. Not gonna lie, don't remember much about when I was 7, apart from the fact that I had a teacher who was, looking back, really pretty. But I definitely don't remember wanting to kill myself. Like, at no point when I was... in fact, no, at no point when I was in primary school did I want to kill myself. I remember... I never wanted to do that when I was in primary school. I can't remember much about my time back at Purinui, but I sure as hell remember not thinking about depression. Like, I didn't even know what the hell depression was at that point. I didn't even know what suicide was. I was not like that. I know for a fact I didn't think about that. But I do remember kissing a girl there at school. Yeah, I kissed a girl in primary school after lunch on the playground when I was 5. And I just met the girl. So it was lunchtime. We just started hanging out. Like, we were watching one of my friend. Like, her name was Juliana, and we watched my friend David just running up a bench into a brick wall. He didn't hurt himself. He was just running into it. And just, I don't know what the fuck he was doing. Right, but that's what my friend David was doing. He was just running up under the bench into the brick wall. And he would do it and run into the one on the other side. And then me and Juliana wandered off, and we just hung out. And then we're on the bottom of the slide. I think she was fidgeting with the shoe. I think she was doing shoelaces. I can't remember. But after the lunch bell, the bell saying lunch is over, fuck off back to class, rang. I kissed her on the lips. And my entire class saw. No word of a lie. This literally happened. Okay, let me tell you something. Your first kiss, there are certain things you cannot forget. One of them is your first kiss. Your first kiss is something you cannot forget. And if you somehow do forget your first kiss, then it wasn't genuine. It wasn't a true kiss. This one was. Something like you can't remember. Your first time. Like, the first time you... Like, the first time you have sex, or the first time you lose your virginity. That's something else you can't forget. There are things like that you cannot forget. You just can't. But anyway, 2018, not just about me, but 2018 in general. How's it been? I don't fucking know. Like, seriously, I have no fucking clue. Like, half the time it's good, other half the time it's like not good, and the other half the time it's like the fuck. Like, the fuck is going on? First off, like, good things have come out, like Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's wedding. That happened. And then Princess Eugenie's wedding to Jack Brooksbank. That happened. Bitch. Yeah, I don't like her. Mainly because she's a snobby, spoiled brat. I hate people like that. Seriously, spoiled people, I am not a big fan of. No, okay. Spoiled people and show it off, I'm not a big fan of. Like, if you're spoiled, but you don't show it, I'm not gonna have a major problem. If you're spoiled and you do show it, you and I are gonna have a problem. Snobby people, I also hate. I fucking hate those type of people. They're the kind of people who think they are better than everyone. And they're also the kind of people who deserve a fucking punch in the face. I'm gonna be honest. They really do. And if they are spoiled and snobby, they deserve their teeth kicked in. Because it was spoiled and snobby. When I think of spoiled, snobby pricks, I think of Veruca Salt from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. They're the kind of people who don't get told no. That's what I think every time I hear. That's what I think about snobby, spoiled people. They are just irritating pricks who don't know the meaning of the word no. What else? Well, there's that divorce thing with Brad and Angelina, which Brad's come out on top from the looks of it. Oh, well, I remember something Eugenie wanted. I'll get back to Brad and Angelina in a minute. But something Eugenie wanted. She wanted to one up Megan's wedding. She wanted to be the wedding people talk about for decades. And guess what, Eugenie? No one is. Seriously, none of us are talking about your wedding. I don't think any of us. Seriously, you go into any women's magazine. You go into fucking NW. You go into Who. You go into New Idea. You go into Women's Daily. No one's really talking about your wedding. And I should know this, because I read them. Simply, yes, when I'm at work, I tend to read women magazines. But the only reason I do it is because I want to keep up with the royals. Like, I want to keep up with the royal family. I want to see what the fuck is going on. And what the fuck is going on with Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. I was about to say Angelina and Brad Jolie, but that's wrong. And on that, it's been an irritant, like, because the person who was originally working with Ange to get custody of the kids, she quit because of how Ange was going. She was completely focused on just absolutely destroying Brad. And she was just like, nah, fuck this isn't what I signed up for. Bye. So she got a new legal team, and but the funny thing is, Ange's plans have backfired. Like, she's been trying to prove Brad to be a deadbeat dad, saying that he's not paid meaningful child support, which he has. But also, there is other stuff as well. Brad has gotten better. He's sobered up. He's trying to put in an effort for the kids now. And the funny thing is, the courts actually told Angelina to let them spend more time with their dad, or you're losing custody. So, oh, Angie was pissed. Suck it. I'm gonna be honest. Like, as an actress, I respect Angelina. From what I've read, I think she's lost the plot. And to be perfectly honest, it's the same with Tom Cruise. Like, I respect him as an actor. As a human being, he's a bit of an ass. He's a bit of a dick. And I'm mainly basing that on the fact that he's with Scientology and his stupid divorce clauses with his two exes. It's like, fuck off. Seriously, just fuck off. Oh, that's something else. The new Mission Impossible movie came out this year, didn't it? Which was Mission Impossible. I can't fucking say that word for some reason. Mission Impossible Fallout. And it was the first Mission Impossible movie I'd ever seen. I'm not kidding. It was literally the first Mission Impossible movie I've ever seen in my life. I have not seen any of the others before that movie. And then during the couple of weeks or months later, during the weekend, Dad set up a Mission Impossible marathon. So Saturday and Sunday during dinner time, we would watch a Mission Impossible movie. I love the series. Like, it is so cool. Oh, and Fallout 76 came out this year as well, didn't it? A lot of people hate it. Mainly because of the glitches. I will admit, like, glitches can be annoying. I will admit that, but at the same time, glitches can really tickle your tickle bone. Like, they can. If it's a specific glitch, like, it just makes you laugh, like, that's a good glitch. Like, glitches that just make you question and laugh your ass off, they are the best glitches. those are the type of glitches I like and would like to see in games. I, I actually remember seeing that one time. Like, I was playing Driver San Francisco one time, and I was on the big bridge. I don't know what it's called. I was on the motorway to that big red bridge. But I was driving on it, towards it, and there was a bus in front of me. And it was some stupid, like, there was no turn-off points. But for some reason, somehow, the bus suddenly did a complete 90 degrees and just fucked off. It just fucked off into the, just fucked off going off the road, just flying. And I was like, what the fuck? That, I found that very funny. If I play in San Francisco again and I spot that glitch, I really hope I'm recording out of that point. I really, really do. I loved that glitch so much. But I will admit, glitches are really fucking annoying. They can be irritating. But 2018 overall, it's been average, really. Honestly, it's just another year, really. It's been okay. I think that's pretty much all I have to really say. I think all that's left is to say thank you to all of you, really. Everyone who keeps up with me, watches my content, who subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and liking the stuff I do, like making the videos that I make. It means a lot, and I know I haven't uploaded much this year, but I'm not just gonna blame this on work. I'm not blaming work completely. It's also because I'm currently working on 2 gigantic projects, which is the Robotic Warriors and is also the Road to Armageddon, which is gonna take fucking ages to do, because like there's 42 main episodes, and then there's 24 episodes of Extreme. In total, that is 66 episodes. And I've not been working on them a lot because I don't want to burn myself out. Like, that's something I fear me doing. I fear myself burning out, and I don't want to do that. So I'm trying to be careful. I don't want to burn myself out. That is not what I want to do, because I feel that if I do some, I feel like I may get stressed, and it will affect me even more. It will make me feel even worse. That is something I don't want. I don't want to feel like that. I really don't. And I fear that quite a lot. So that's why I'm not working on my videos as much. I don't want to burn myself out. Plus, not only that, but videos are pretty fucking massive. But thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for watching my stuff. And that's not the only thank you I want to make. The other thank you, I want to make a big thank you to every single one of my friends who has been there for me, who has had my back, who has shown so much care and support and love. It really means a lot seeing you guys care, because there was literally a point this year when my depression got so bad I feared that people didn't really care about me as much as they said they did. I really felt like that, and it made me feel 10 times worse. And seeing so many of my friends, prove me wrong, that they genuinely do care, seeing how much love and care and support my friends give me, it means a lot. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. From the bottom of my heart. Thank you all. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. Basically just my thoughts on how 2018 has been for me, plus what I've thought about it in general, which, to be fair, it's had ups, but it's also had downs. So, there's that. That's pretty much all I'm going to do for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Keep up with me at Gang, and keep up with my friends Manny in the House, Conspiracy Theory, aka Nightwolf Anime Roar, Sungazer, aka Naruto Uzumaki, Ashura Kamiya, and Undercover Nerd. And as always, I'm Gang, and I will see you next time, and have a very happy new year.